Come and join us. And let us learn listening to literature.
When we say literature, what we usually have in mind is that it is everything that is written and a product of man's experience and creative thoughts and ideas. The most common misconception that we have is that it is always associated with reading. But does listening to literature have any difference? Does it lessen the learning gained by the students? Does it affect how the students grasp information and ideas? Listening to literature is not just what you think it is. It is not just a mere listening. It has so much to offer. So, to know more about what is listening to literature, let's check this out.
What is listening to literature?
Listening to literature is the same as reading literature. Both build up the vocabulary and improve one's ability in writing and speaking English. The only difference is that, obviously, we use our ears in listening to literature.
Listening represents a necessary ingredient in successful school experiences. Children listen for many hours of the school day, but listening has been neglected area of instruction. The traditional low priority of listening instruction may have been based upon the myth that children naturally learn to listen or on the misconception that learning skills cannot be taught.
Isn't it fun? It somehow adds to the excitement of the children to read and indulge themselves to literature because not all wants to read for some particular reasons, like they get bored, can't comprehend easily, and find it difficult to pronounce a particular word in a text. The effectiveness of any listening experience is enhanced when teachers assess students with learning activities that provides a framework for attending and focusing.
Using literature in teaching listening can improve children's listening abilities, provided early childhood educators use developmentally appropriate in children's literature.
Through listening to literature, we learn the ways how history is revealed in form of manuscripts and through speech itself. With listening to literatures, we understand and learn written works, especially those considered of superior or lasting artistic merit.
How does listening to literature affect children?
So, by listening to the literature, there will be no hassle to the children because there is no need to bring your own book. You only have to listen to the teacher or anyone who is reading literature. Another is, they will not find it difficult to understand what was written, especially when dealing with difficult words because they will just going to listen. Then, they will not be struggling in how to pronounce words for they will just going to listen.
Active listening promotes mindful thinking, which can also reduce anxiety and depression in students. It can also help students build relationship because as they engage themselves in conversation, their peers are more likely to view them as open and interested. And finally, practicing active listening can promote empathy.
Here are the benefits of listening to literature.
Expands your knowledge, builds critical listening skills, enhances your imagination, increases your vocabulary, develops creativity, broadens interest and taste for quality literature, promotes the value of cultural diversity.
A gateway to anyone who doesn't actually like reading. Brilliantly helps you learn punctuation, enunciation, and emphasis. Understand and appreciate unfamiliar accents and dialects. Efficient while traveling, cooking, tidying your room, or taking exercise, and also falling asleep. It increases retention and retrieval of information, and lastly, it highlights emotions and gives joy.
As of today, books are not the only means when listening to literature. We have podcasts, audiobooks, YouTube, and lots of others which we can find on the internet. We'll just have to make use of it. So worry no more. Cause listening to literature will let the children explore the world of literature in a unique, fun, and engaging way.